3 consecutive grand finals, 1 trophy to their name. It would be a dream come true to make that 2 if they can beat their nemesis at the end of this battle. This is where mice can become men. They know it won't be easy. They have more than struggled against this familiar foe, but they have grown with each battle, learning as a team, developing their strategies. Now it will take more than we've ever seen from this young team to stamp out the bees and march to that trophy. This is the mighty MOUZ! 3 consecutive grand finals with a chance to lift 3 consecutive trophies. That is the power of a team that is staring down the barrel of an era. 1 bullet can change a round, 1 clutch can change a map, and 1 player can change everything. That change has unleashed what was hiding inside the rest of the team. The crushed dreams and the missed opportunities of 2024 are forgotten. Even if it gets close, even if it looks scary, they always find a way. And today, they expect it to be exactly the same, with another trophy added to their names. V is for victory! V is for vitality!
It's a very tactical, utility-heavy map to kick off this best of 5. You normally don't get the start here, and the aim is looking a little raw, but in favor of Rops. Look at pit side, empty.
Damn, it all comes down to that. Plenty of bullets to have gotten that frag either direction. The fact Jimmy's able to peel one off through smoke, maybe a saving grace. If you're MOUZ, you'll take it, because for a second, this round felt gone. The immediate flood of vitality. We saw it happen all day versus Spirit, particularly on Anubis. Such a beautiful game plan put forward by Vitality that just had their opposition outclassed. Didn't mean the series was flat, but it just goes to show the ceiling of Vitality at an all-time high. Right now, we get this close play up from MOUZ. They are indeed taking a sniff at this site. You've got a bit of positioning going the way of Truck. It's, of course, Spinks and Jimmy down there, but the fact they don't see anything, right? They keep them corralled inside of that bomb site. We'll see if the bomb drops bodies, but if MOUZ are already banking on the bomb to do their job, it's safe to say that A site's fallen.
A clean round 1 from Rops. It's no surprise to see them in a final versus each other.
Ouch. Oh, the fact he gets away with that, all right. Force buy out of it. There's another 5-7 right here. They're trying to keep it up, and another one connects.
Yes.
Dude, those headshots deadly. Not to mention MP9 here behind the sandbags catches him off. Look at the scramble. But it goes both directions, and Vitality do still find him on the edge of that smoke. We'll see if Jimmy can run forward. All of these small guns, but the Zafam is here in hand. And if he had taken to the top rope, then maybe he gives over just the glimmer.
Look how much they're talking, though. They know this round is still alive.
No doubt.
After seeing the 3rd player on Banana, they're clearing everything carefully.
Hands busy on bomb while the smoke stays up, soon to fade. Molotov on Jimmy's feet.
Info.
That's audio offered to the player, posted up top. Oh, but now he's on his own. Rob's gonna capitalize on that one, has to get out of this position or he would have been found out.
Oh, playing active.
MP9 in hand, I'd rather have the Galil, but now both positions known. Torzi's gonna try to soften him up, good amount of damage off the nade, the swing, and it's so clean. 8 health, 3 kills, and just like on Mirage versus Spirit, to put control of the game in Vitality's hands, it is Rops early on tonight.
You can see the active reaction, how quickly he stopped shooting. He knew that he got the frag right there. Oof, it's gonna be meaty. All things considered.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That'll help. They take down Torzy off the bottom of the stack. Here comes Brolin with the swing yet once again. Brolin's been doing a good job of just plucking a player off the edge of these smokes. 5-7's been damn well worth it here for MOUZ. Pressure remains high.
They're ready in the push.
They're gonna jump into this. The moment they hear that bomb plant, anticipate something. Spinks actually doesn't wait. He just takes the fight on his own accord into the AK for only a moment. Rops looking to be the savior yet again.
Is he gonna walk through the wrong side of the smoke?
Unfortunately for Jimmy, it's a USP, but he still faces into the MAC-10. ZywOo snaps over.
Oh, quick.
That's information and fire in front of his one last opponent. It's a sprint and around, but when? That's the question. On hits again. Near mirrored clutches back-to-back, and both will come up Vitality.
You know, apart from the last 2 maps that they played, there was not a single game in the last 3 series. But without rounds like that, that's where you lose 13-11, not win.
They may not have been able to beat them yet, but they have gotten closer and closer through the smoke.
Oh, the adjustment.
And as you'd anticipate, spam comes back from ZywOo to make sure it's not for free. But beyond the 2 deaths between Xerxin and Mezzi, you've also got ZywOo incredibly low here. Guns look good in the hands of MOUZ.
Again, empty pit.
Jimmy slides back sight. Spinks and Brolin doubled up on Arch.
It's a perfect call from Apex.
Just gets out, trying to duel with those players towards the pit. Jimmy takes a slightly wider angle. Still hasn't been able to get into an action.
Perfect call. I mean, only so much you're going to be able to do. If you have one tucked pulled, you have one holding for the balcony walkout, maybe you have a better chance. But playing from Moto, that's the duel you can take from inside of the halls, not even having to leave. It's about morale as well, and that's what Cyclone understands.
I'd also say on a serious note, the amount of years that Cyclone has been behind the core of these young men coming up together. He knows them in and out.
Yeah.
Jokes aside, that's your bigger brother that came to make sure that in this moment you have a chance. And as he watches on, you get blown to smithereens.
Those didn't even land on the other side of the corner to Hobbit.
On his head.
That is targeted harassment here for Vitality.
Borderline illegal. There is not an ounce of me that doubts. MOUZ got out of bed today and knew this would be hard.
Yeah.
MOUZ got out of bed today and knew they were the challenger.
Yeah.
All of those losses racked up against you. They weigh on your shoulders every time you'll step into the server versus Vitality. But one day, you're gonna change it. Is it today? It's not the first 4 rounds, I'll tell you that. Yet again with conviction into the B site goes Vitality. Deep through the church goes Apex to further that man advantage and to just continue to grow that seed of doubt in the back of MOUZ's mind. Save call must be pulled out.
Yeah.
They've got to concede it. 2 easy kills for Vitality. One of them not even contact versus Xerxin, just 3 nades dropped on his head.
That was amazing. I mean, again, they don't go around the corner. Xerxin, if he's standing on that side of the wall, the nades land Hobbit as they would for Torzy if he was opping. I mean, it's a very slight difference, right? But I can't help but feel like this is on purpose. He doesn't die around the corner. He only dies on that side. I mean, we saw how many pick plays Vitality set up for versus Spirit. That worked. Let's see if they can put a dent in it in this round. Win some confidence back.
Okay, you've slowly deterred that forward-facing B setup. They wait out the grenades, now they take it over. Brolin and Xerxin taking that step forth, but obviously this setup from Torzy is very key, and he gets the kill. Okay. Straight up onto Rops, peeking into it. A man advantage, rare sight.
Yes, and Torzy's gonna immediately move. He's got a mile to go, but now he's worried about the fact they're gonna try to take advantage of this.
Still numerically, the majority of MOUZ inside this bomb site, but Vitality should have them covered if the trades come out clean.
Molly's coming in.
Rotate so far away. It's gonna force them to just kernel up inside this awkward corner of the pit. Maybe they go unchecked. Maybe the second does. From inside sight, Brolin with the double. Spinks doesn't get his. Woo. And so it's enough pressure to at least puncture through. Low health on the remaining 2. Bomb to be planted inevitably. Mezzi, never mind. A nade finds him. And that's gonna fluster ZywOo. Gets him out of the pit with 2 kills to his name. He can try to go for the plant, but they're gonna push through. He gets the kill.
He has time.
Just enough. Just enough to clutch. The third to the board for Vitality if he hits this. And you've got a fully health Torji on the other end.
He knows it's Torzi. He knows the op's up.
Inspired by Rops, you can see him in the backdrop.
He has 3 bullets. ZywOo has 3 bullets he can't reload.
He has got to hit this on its head, and Torzi plays with the time to create that uncertainty. From which direction does he come? ZywOo doesn't know. So now he just holds, and suddenly Torji's close. Oh! Did you ever doubt it?
He had 2 extra bullets.
Only needs 1. Did you ever doubt it?
It's all about framing, isn't it? Only 3 bullets.
Well, then I'll use 1.
Oh,
not to mention this. Getting Xerxin to come through with literally less than a second left.
Xerxin checkmates that round if he pushes 1 second later, and there's no time to plan. And he's nice. Can you believe it?
Gosh. We have ourselves a humble king. Out of the balcony goes Flamesy. Apex actually gets the entry despite there being 2 players watching. That flashbang set him out well. Rops just seizing the opportunity.
You know what, man? That 5-0 moment, that round had so much more than that 1 bullet clutch. That was a round that MOUZ staged incredibly well. They got the opening kill. Torzi made the perfect rotation. That round from either side crushes every other competition that we've seen so far.
Xerxin just looking to hang on to the MP9, trying to defend this M4. Bloodlust in his eyes here. Flamesy charges inwards. Not only do you sit comfortably 7 up, not only do you have 3 clutches to your name, but you're also going to try to drop this last rifle, and he does it!
To the steeple.
Your god is dead.
That's unholy.
Or he starts to get a little more active. He was just caught 1 round ago, trying to take that glimpse down middle. This time, almost gets the better of Flamesy.
Molly will help. And now Spinks needs to. Spinks versus his former lineup.
Right? Desk was saying he would be the most motivated player in the server. That's Apex dead. You've still got Flamesy wounded. ZywOo dropped by half as well. This isn't the fullest bars for Vitality to work with, but if they just keep hitting headshots, then what is there to hold them back? Meanwhile, Mezzy carves a path over towards B. Jimmy eats the flashbang. Brolin able to capitalize, but everybody else is going to leave because Mezzy has cut his route through to the CT spawn. We'll hear this rotation back. It is all a ruse. It is all a tease. It is MOUZ for a moment thinking they had a chance at their first.
They're literally chasing exits already. They know this round is over. Brolin will have to save. Vitality are showing us the ceiling of this game.
Brolin's been found out, and Flamesy's right behind him. There he goes. Cleared board again. Straight up from Boiler into the bracket play. Flamesy feeling unstoppable, surely, at this point in the half.
Oh, nothing's more unnerving than that if you're Jimmy.
12-0 or 11-1. I'm sure it feels like nothing but a technicality for Vitality, so why won't they just play with disregard?
Oh.
Every single fight ends up with the headshot. Every single attempt from MOUZ deterred. You stepped out of bed this morning as MOUZ and tried to inspire yourself versus what felt like an insurmountable challenge. 1 half into this best of 5, and you feel like a shell of yourself.
And look who's still trying every step of the way. Vitality, never letting off the gas. They're still in the map control phase of the round with 2 kills at 11-0.
Oh, again!
Oh my goodness.
So locked in is Mezzy. ZywOo into the next duel. There is not a trade, there is not a frag, there is not a hold. And dare I say it, there's not a hope. Wow. This is as flat as it gets. It's a bloodbath in Lisboa. It may be 12-0, but I still gotta ask, Lisbon, are you entertained?
They're here to witness history, I think, in their minds.
And you thought your quarterfinals were flat. 1 map in. I think a real testament to what Vitality have to offer on Inferno, but here we get the trade kills out through middle. And there's a bit more engagement where that came from. 20 health between Rops and Flamesy.
Oh, don't let them win this with Rops on 1 HP.
For the sake... Oh! Again!
Oh, they called the last one lucky, Connor, when he made the flick happen. What do you call that?
Clean.
Oh, man. Man advantage here for Vitality. 12-0. We haven't looked, but I can't remember the last time a score like this, and I haven't said anything. A score like this has happened in a best of 5. And now it's on Jimmy and Brolin.
Now, at least they have...
I guarantee you in this round they're going to be smiling.
There we go. Full health bars.
Rops has 1 HP.
But ZywOo had 1 second and 1 bullet, so why can't Rops win with 1 HP? He's going to remain in that back
1
site.
HP.
Now they figured him out. Brolin's going to try to cut him down, and he will get the kill. ZywOo over towards the Moto, Apex. With how he's shooting, though, looks so good. Clean as can be. A statement and a half for MOUZ to have to stomach.
I don't know if this helps MOUZ or not.
We'll find out. It's a different style, right? And I guess that's maybe where they find a forte. Shake it up if you can. Flamesy back turn to him. That's not the Flamesy of Inferno. Mezzy steps out around the box. ZywOo's been able to pick up 2 kills, holding off on the cross from jungle. That first frag made you think you had a chance, and ZywOo's just gonna clap back with the triple. Down goes the last one. All's good.
All right, 14 rounds straight here for Vitality so far in this grand final. That was the worst whiff that we've seen so far from Vitality.
The way Apex looked down the line at Flamesy almost was to say, hey, we're not losing a round tonight.
Yeah.
Pick it up, kid. Man.
Yeah, and it's ZywOo who does it by fragging. He doesn't need to do any talking. No missing nades on Mirage.
Every time that mid smoke misses, you know what to do. Mezzy in the corner. Ooh, not fully cleared.
Yeah, he didn't clear properly.
Another bad nade.
Hey.
Rops is going to pay the price for that one because they will capitalize on the jump out.
Is this it?
Spinks goes ahead, kills Apex as he tries to push out through market without teammates behind him. By God, they've done it.
We got the first round for MOUZ in this series. And hey, it didn't take that long in a map too. I feel like MOUZ are actually missing some really critical information right now.
But yet they have good positions. Or maybe singular. Brolin in the ladder room. We'll see if anything can come of it because he lost his closest player.
They did have good positions, but it's kind of like, how much value does it have if you don't know it?
Sure.
And in this spot, I think Brolin is a little surprised, or no, Xerxin is a little bit surprised.
In saying that there were 2 CTs in that underpass staircase.
Yes.
And now at this point, 30 seconds, and MOUZ are able to come back around. They'll see that it's clear for the taking.
On paper, B would be the weaker one, right? They exited towards A.
Yep.
It's a longer rotation.
Ooh, ZywOo boosted up. Dirty little angle to try to hold back Catwalk. And Catwalk is where they find their opening. Flooding outwards, checking corners.
Nice.
Good presence of mind here. Positioning for MOUZ. Off of Brolin inside of the ladder room. I mean, there was a moment in this round where Vitality felt like they definitely had enough to stave off a B hit. They end up giving over a little more slack. That's where MOUZ are able to come forward with presence. Now, ladder room was key for the T's. Soon, it'll be the opposite way around. Spinks waits on bench, and he is just striking them down. So is Rops. Double kill off of the Catwalk into the clutch versus Jimmy. Oh, where is he? Peaks and thrives. Jimmy steps it up, and MOUZ tie 2 apiece. Mirage will not go down like Inferno. Streak around wins looks good for the MOUZ camp. Can they keep the momentum off Xerxin, making it quickly to the bottom of mid?
Yeah, you want to see the acceleration from him, never slowing down.
It's obviously hard to find yourself when you get beat up as bad as they did in the first, but look at this. 3 kills, instant, inside window, inside A, cleared out for the taking. It is Vitality who are losing grip of the situation.
Yeah, hopefully Vitality aren't the ones who are satiated after that first map. An excellent moment for MOUZ. Good patience on the A ramp. Spray through connectors, perfect. They call out the double stack on the stairs. And they're doing a great job of punishing exits too. I mean, this and no one's even dying in this spot. 5 alive.
Perfect. We've had it since we got here. Now here comes MOUZ back at it. This A site, a different target. We've got weapons in hand, so Vitality trying to hold it back, but suddenly they pop out. Flamesy tracks it clean. And then he gets a little awkward on the ladder. Fine by him. It's an assist thanks to Apex.
Wow, he didn't even let a player drop off on a default. That was the minimum.
Great positioning.
Yeah.
Just a great instance and a reminder of what Flamesy was offering us back on Inferno, right? That 13-0 doesn't happen without individual levels as high as they were.
Yeah.
And it's good to know that despite this on-fire MOUZ, 5 straight, Flamesy taps right back into it. Give the guy a gun.
It's unique.
We'll give him that.
Just don't let it become a trend.
What if they still win the round? What if MOUZ are able to clear out what's little left of Flamesy? 4 HP for him to try to hold that site. Rops coming off of the catwalk. Nah, he'll find the back turn to Torji. So they gave it a chance, they gave it a look.
And Torzi actually almost caught that flank.
And Vitality turned their heads back around. So 3rd round for Vitality CT side, still 2 away from this streak of 5 MOUZ put forth. And within that streak,
It could have been an important round for MOUZ to be able to pull out because it would have embarrassed Vitality a little bit, and they need that in this game.
flashes into the ramp, clearly find their target.
No overcommit.
Spinks just showering the entranceway with shells, and Jimmy able to shave Rops off this bomb site while Xertion silently creeps up, but covered again. Apex gets into this helping hand at the perfect moment. Now he has to turn to Khan, and that was almost a death. He will be tracked down. Brolin crossing over. Shots still whiz by from sight. And it's man advantage for MOUZ at the time being, which means they will slow this down.
But look who checks their flank. And they haven't actually eliminated Flamesy in this spot. Ooh. That's a clue.
ZywOo
this
concerned.
Yeah, this is definitely where Brolin comes in. ZywOo's awareness is at 100 right now.
He has reason to be worried about it. Brolin has managed to get through Murder Hole. He kills Flamesy. And he's just gonna drop a Molotov. ZywOo has to peek in, misses his shot. Nicely done by Brolin.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Running and shooting to get to the wall because he knows he has to value his own life more than anything else. Hardest possible shot.
Suddenly round 9 becomes just the one-off for Vitality, but we are right into the fray. Flamesy off of Catwalk, loses support, trying to do it on his own. You've unleashed him from being stuck inside that A site to dueling out in mid, but even he departs. To shine, ZywOo. He's not sure when or where, but he misses.
Oh, do they respect the smoke is the question.
He does great things from this position. Searching catches flank. ZywOo not able to capitalize on either of his first 2 shots. Into the fire, denied. Torji then on the angle.
Wow, that's excellent out of Torzi.
You can't say he didn't have a chance.
No, he did.
In fact, he had to.
Yeah, a lot rested on the first shot because who knows what happens at A-ramp after that happens.
We go back to that game yesterday versus Spirit when the score lines were getting tighter. ZywOo played phenomenally on that A site, omnipresent on the ticket booth, and even sliding into this default position, offering up multi-frags.
You know, after all these years of ZywOo's, consistent performances, I'm just happy to see him there, like in that spot, in a really opened up position. It's important to get the opportunities, and he's looking to generate them.
No saves guaranteed on the end of this one. We know it's already the one-off round for Vitality. Bottoms out again. Spinks 13 and 6 as he clears out these last 2 Vitality players.
Fantastic half.
Underpass challenge denied.
Okay, let's see if Spinks can make it ugly, man. He's thinking. Yes, he can.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he can. Big
right.
time. 17. Damn. Spinks right now, he's on another level. This is such a great performance. There was some talk of whether or not the roster move has benefited both teams. It's moments like this where you see how that could be the case.
Off the back of the 13-0 comes a chance at a competitive grand finals. MOUZ, though, looking for that final ninth in the half, and they will continue to fight out of underpass for it. Beautiful round for Spinks. Beyond that, beautiful half out of Spinks to make the difference for MOUZ. The one with the most experience steps it up a notch. 9-3, T-side, MOUZ make this a game. ZywOo looking like a shell of himself, the one that he was able to put forward versus Spirit yesterday. Yeah, that was 24 hours ago. We had that ZywOo just, ooh, missed smoke. That ain't pretty. Although it won't affect this B commitment. Big pop into the back of sight. Jimmy gets the reload off. The fact he escapes here, nobody's able to kill him. Suddenly you've got CTs breathing down your neck, facing Mezzi. Can he finally turn around a round? Woof, there's another. He's got himself two with Apex on the single frag, hoping that his teammate comes fast enough. Rops is sprinting,
smart move.
And Mezzi's thriving. Able to find this last player fighting into sight. With a reload, will forfeit that bomb plant.
Rops trades for a better spot.
Changing position here is Zershin as he just works his way up into the arch. Will it catch them off guard? Can he find the best of the timing? He has inched his way to sight at least, and now the T's will double up on that same column. There's the contact damage in, and Rops is going to be able to put forward another clutch.
Yo, these guys, they're site mates now. You know, we see them play together a lot on CT sides. Thinking back, the amount of first bullet frags, it was overwhelming.
Ooh, good position here from Zershin. Turns back round to hold back ramp, and won't. Nicely tethered here from the other side of connector. Scout shot does tag Mezzi down to only 30. But that bomb still sits on the Brit in the back. And just enough of a presence flex to push the ticket player backwards. Into the spawn they'll go. They lose their man advantage. This force buy is working. Wow. Vitality. Oh, they got so close to being toppled.
Just about 30 health each, man. That was very close.
Felt like MOUZ could have robbed it away to end this second map quickly, but their force buy close. No cigar.
Yeah. It is, at the end of the day, anti-eco secured, a well-played round from Vitality overall. And a nice try from Zershin. Could have gotten his second. They've actually got to exit the other way now because of their HP.
With those flawless win streaks on Inferno and Dust 2, Mirage could be the key to the 3-0 sweep here for Vitality. This could be the hardest of them all.
It was a lot of cat plays that ended up working out. Nice raw duel here. One from ZywOo, and they'll let him escape too.
Yeah, not bad.
It was a lot of the cat walk-ups from them versus Spirit. Also, Jimmy has not had a massive amount of impact. No one did back on map one. Now we're seeing scorelines like Spinks and going, okay, he's a player in this game, but Jimmy's going to be important here on B.
Surely. Right now, he's kind of allocated to Cat instead, and with a bit of presence shown by Mezzi.
I mean, this is just drawing attention towards mid. Jimmy. Oh, double spray down, easy.
I mean, clean as it gets, really, but ZywOo still given a chance for a second frag in the round. Looking to lay down utility, but the pressure's on. They are very quickly coming at him. Zershin's been burned forward out of the window. Brolin just draws that line in the sand, killing Mezzi on the cross from window and putting it all on Rops. Now he has 3 clutches to his name in this grand finals already. And he kicks off this 1v3 with the crisp headshot. Costs him half his health. Frag grenade destined for the player backside.
Does he have that lineup?
Brolin down now to 38 health. All the better with a Galil, but missed Molotov. 20 seconds is going to start to make this one awkward. He empties out that belt, jumps across the up, and falters for it. That is MOUZ to double digits when the guns make a difference.
And Brolin, Jimmy gets that spray down. We'll see if that's too much of a risk or not. Yeah, it's these cap plays.
Dry peek.
Easy.
Costly. Second wave of players gets beyond that first point of contact and then pauses yet again. Spam comes out towards Zershin. He'll dodge it. A little awkward on the doors, but that's all right. Nobody pouncing immediately here for Vitality. 30 seconds. Do they want to take this chance?
It's going to be hard to organize this quickly.
Right? Especially when you get to this A site and you're going to find defenders real thick. Although Brolin ends up getting cleared out of default, so you know Zershin's up close. Oh, a second! ZywOo's got a little magic in his hands at the moment, and a teammate over towards Murder Hole to cover to help him. Spinks takes up this unknown position. 12 seconds to that clock. Somebody's got to go grab it. ZywOo's got a third kill. He makes contact into the Palace.
The time, Rob
They need
has
to get
to
the
grab
plant,
it.
and I don't see it. They have to forego their attempt. They've got to let it slide.
That's how 11 goes. Nobody's been able to make Vitality lose rounds to time like that. We got 3 pistols to defend against Map Point.
The fact that as well, not only is it an awkward round from Vitality, but it's one where ZywOo feels very alive. You know, you don't want to waste those kinds of miracle moments out of ZywOo. You will open up ZywOo to continue his reign of terror that he tried to put forth in the 1 round prior. Brolin just walking up into the bench, sees this trajectory of the nade, so he knows this is the full-blown exec.
Hey, it's a bad smoke.
Yeah, there's a gap on that one. Could get weird, not to mention Spinks still sits back over towards that ticket. Bomb plant attempt is good. No challenge comes out from Spinks. And so we've got a retake on our hands for MOUZ.
Bomb had to be planted kind of safely. Spray comes in, a little extra damage.
2 kits on the play and a flank. Brolin ends up catching Mezzi first. And so suddenly this post plant begins to fall apart at the seams. Everybody dies. Not 1 kill back out of Vitality. 4 members strong out of MOUZ, already hands on that bomb. There is nothing Flamesy's gonna be able to do about this. 1 kill, so be it. That's a 12 for MOUZ.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic retake right there from MOUZ. Very scary.
Just remember, some people would ask, how do you throw a spare smoke? Smash smoke. Frag on Xertion. It's not gonna stop him from trying to take underpass, but Apex is quicker to the draw and the wide swing. Okay. It's a 6-round run demanded of Vitality. If their hopes are to push this overtime, if their hopes are to yet again 3-0 sweep a best of 5 over MOUZ.
And we got more haircuts here for Spinks, 25-9.
What is his limit? 19 rounds of play, 28 frags potential.
They do a good job getting him out of here. Oh,
Now,
and even put him to a higher position.
oh, you thought he's leaving? Now he will. Jimmy holds on to that smoke for just an extra second.
Look how carefully Rops played that. He ends up scaling. It's having his cake and eating it too. Stays alive, watches things, gets active.
Oh, freebie.
Wow. How would you read that again in the ladder room if you're MOUZ?
Yeah, Spinks was coming back through Murder Hole, but was just kind of 5 feet out from that. And there's Rops with the follow-up as well. Not a clutch, but another critical moment here from the Estonian. And Spinks to fall victim to a single bullet at this point. So his 2 kills in mid look good, not good enough.
He's the only player on MOUZ who is even positive. Oh, sorry, Torzi, no, 11-9.
Opens up Brolin to play into the ramp. Apex gets what he wants. That little bit of contact, which means hands busy for Brolin, which means door open for Rops, he thought. Trying to push out through the smokes doesn't bode well for him. Cover from the Opper. And Brolin able to disengage. We go 1 for 1, and then contact made by Spinks, smoked off. But that is Flamesy nearly dead.
What?
Oh, the chase
He
is
jumped
crazy.
out of the window? Oh my goodness.
Who the hell do you think you are? You may have 25 kills, but that's a deserving 10th death. Torzi up in a close spot. Oh, still into the gut of Apex. They're gonna find this A site vacant.
That's one step closer.
Nowhere to be found, but is that a moment where Spinks thinks, I've got to do it all?
I have no idea. I mean, he heard Flamesy, who was just about to breach connector, run into underpass. But in terms of what was going on behind Flamesy, no idea that there could be mid being held. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess in his mind, if someone's not watching for a second, I know Flamesy's not looking at me, then I can go to underpass. I mean, just because of it's aggressive doesn't make it a bad play, right? If he gets the kill, they have Palace control, they have a 5v4, they had a 1v1 duel right there.
Oh, good damage from Spinks. That's Apex with an op, folks. Oh, again.
Oh, you can't hunt him down.
You thought the first one?
The fact that Rops doesn't, he gets the first, and he's like, oh, they wouldn't try that again. No, he's thinking about it.
Rops is going to be sitting pretty within
There
it.
is one.
The clock could make this one weird, but it's going to bank on one of these players from Connector connecting with the Vitality pack, and that is not going to happen on Rops' watch. Triple kill for him.
Yeah, King of the Palace sitting on his cushion, waiting for the kills to come to him.
Oh, There's one for the road, but that is indeed the road to the save called out by MOUZ. Vitality, I mean, how do you not take a chance at that A bomb site after already plucking 2 players off of the Palace pushes?
Oh, I mean, it's hard to justify. This is just great, and we'll see this initial duel again. Brolin tries to use the spawn, jump up on default, and swing into Palace. It's good to see Vitality catching MOUZ off guard, though, in some of these plays. But this is just a bridge too far.
Yeah, once you give Rops a perch to support that pack of players pushing across, round's toast.
Yeah, and again, because we haven't had MOUZ trying to fight Vitality on their own terms, getting up to the top of middle or anything like that, or if they do so very rarely. Oh, that's an off actually upgrade for Torzy.
They all die.
Torzy in that golden spot that worked for them last time, but you know, it's a much less well-supported map.
Rops finds contact in ramp. Here comes Torzy. Leg shot connects.
Was it worth taking that?
Still a lot of players for Vitality to storm into the bomb site. And damage doesn't seem like it'll be enough because Spinks just had his head shattered. Jimmy may still be hanging on to that M4, but this looks like a save queued up. We're going 24 rounds on Mirage.
Wow, 24 rounds. That's just not something I thought I'd see based on the quality of play here out of MOUZ to get to 12 in the first place. That's a little worrying, man, because you see, again, Torzy gets into a spot that worked because they had a full buy around it. But without the full buy around it, you risk the other side of the map getting taken. Your late rotation coming into play. You can argue if they want to keep. Oh, well, that's the last thing you see before you die.
And you've got to try to reset into the next one. Jimmy took their guns away. What goes around is supposed to come around, but Jimmy's got other ideas, man, fighting to the very end.
Yeah, that's actually huge.
Very important to hang on to that op. ZywOo is on the brink of finding the duel. Oh, denied for another.
Okay.
Jimmy, 3 kills for the road.
Duels with their utility and vying for a little bit more map control, pushing the round forward by small percentages. They're risking it.
Speaking of risk, fire in front of Apex. And yet still, Call of the Void beckons him out. He could find Back's turn. It's all about the timing. With smokes in front of him, he tries to pounce inside of Connector. Oh. Wild spray. There's more where that came from. We get this resurgence out of MOUZ with the first 2 kills. 3v5 demanded of Vitality to make this second half comeback all the way to overtime. Both pistols for Vitality plus the conversions. A 5-round streak is where they're currently sitting.
Man, Xerxion's walking into Connector. Look how much health he has, 13 HP.
This is a crazy play to make with such little health.
And he's watching the smoke. Oh, that's
blindsided.
Doesn't see it.
ZywOo hyper-focused on the window instead. Down to the final round of regulation.
Oh my goodness, there was another opportunity right there.
Did he see it? They're given some space, but once that smoke fades, it's an op on top of you. Cautious about any potential other opening. The other routes on A. Mezzi looking for that kill that he would have known is up inside the window. And a Molotov over towards Ticket, but he turns, and he doesn't get his crosshair back in time. Nade doesn't finish it. You've got 2 players posted up. Rops has been so clutch in this grand finals. 3 players to go, and he's denied. They will not be swept. They will not be stopped. Not in the similar fashion. We've got a game. But there has been an uptick in performance from MOUZ as of late on Dust 2. They think they should have won it last time, and with a pistol setup like this, I see why. You got players cowering in the top of middle, running for the hills. But you can't run. You can't hide, not when MOUZ want to fight. This is no longer the same team that got 13-0'd on Inferno.
There was that tack pause early on. Cyclone chipped in and said, Brolin, go ahead and call. But I just want to say, we've got a map on our hands.
It's 95.
And now maybe they have 2.
ZywOo's health gets shredded. These pistols will fall the same way. Beautiful second map in this series out of Spinks.
Yeah.
I mean, lights out performance. He tapered off a little bit as that game went on, but his team still put forth enough for them to just push it over the line. But out of the gate, I mean, godlike almost. Spinks will be critical as this game goes on, especially on the CT side, floating between middle and that B bomb site. Desk alluded to it. Him and Jimmy gonna have their hands full, you'd assume. Right now it's cat contact first. Searching caught out along the wall. Great flash assist. ZywOo double kill back though. More were the first two. Triple!
He crushed the whole site by himself, bulldozed as they get across to A.
Barely saw that second head present itself. They felt bolstered by the opening kill. Felt like Xerxin has able to hold them back, and little did they know, ZywOo was coming. He saw what Spinks did on Mirage and says, all right, let's lock horns. I thought that hold was looking perfect. First kill for Xerxin.
Yeah.
Brolin with the assist off the util.
Yeah, that's what Spinks gave us last map now.
It's good on Xerxin to reposition as he does. Ooh, oh, it's just the scout though, excuse me.
Oh,
little delayed there. Xerxin lets him out. Bit more space offered over. Torji will find the kill on long. That's the only player for Vitality to attack the site from that direction. But this measly scout's losing its support system. Bodies dropped all around it.
Looks like ZywOo did some stretching during the break. Sharp as. So if it wasn't a scout, I mean, I don't know if it would have mattered in that spot. He did eat the flash, missed the first shot towards long. That elicited the cat play entirely from Vitality. That was the winning moment, really. I think that on the ramp, maybe he was looking at radar. It's possible.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Double checking.
He's not that old.
Positioning.
Yeah. Great defense here in the exits early.
Not to mention, you get that upgrade. To hell with the scout. You're sitting on the AK-47 now. And here he finds himself with more runway while Donk watching from the sidelines.
Oh, man, and we talk about a master of the hybrid.
Yes.
Hopping two.
From AK-47 openings in the A site to a headshot through the doorway on mid at the start of the next round, and it is Apex to slide forth into that space, but giving it back over to the defense. Not to mention a bit of chip damage there for Flamesy, and so that evens out the health bars between these two on mid.
That's a nice catch, man. You know, after getting that first kill, I'm recognizing MOUZ, that Vitality are going to try to make it worse.
Ooh,
oh my gosh, right underneath him. Oh my God, he missed it entirely. What's happened?
Finds it. Way. We talk about how Rops is just so stellar in these positions.
What is that pathing?
How does he find these kinds of paths? Doesn't even give Jimmy a chance to hold that bomb site back, so Vitality to go 3 rounds straight off of it. And I mean, you saw MOUZ gearing up for the mid-fight, ready to try to pressure them back. Rops in Jimmy's head.
It's such a crazy play. I mean, I'm trying to play that back and think, obviously Jimmy could have seen him incidentally, but Jimmy was also looking towards mid, looking over the smoke. Wow, but he's so careful. He doesn't go any farther, right? He wraps the box. He stays exactly on the perimeter, as hard as possible to see. And the best part is, oh, well, that's the best part for MOUZ this round. Great find.
There's been some trickery thrown forth by Vitality, whether that was Rops to just exit through the tunnels.
We have a contact and cleanup play here. Spinks will take the fight. He's happy to get one, if even only damage. And this late, Jimmy can do the rest.
Yep. Wild blind. Perfect setup. Jimmy not able to get the double down. Spinks, though, here to return the favor. Mezzy, we've seen a lot of smokes spammed through by him. This will not be his opening. Bomb is still dropped back behind him. Threats right there. Xerxin keeps the pressure up. Time is ticking.
This was never the opportunity that they thought it was. With the setup that we just saw in mid and Torzi sitting in B the entire time, a huge part of the success here for MOUZ is just keeping him shrouded in mystery the entire time. You know, Torzi did not shoot apart from that opening pick. Stayed silent in the B site, waited for a contact. Still limited vision on Cat.
Still smoke at the end of the tunnels. Molotov to make sure the back of platform is clear. It's just going to be Spinks to try to keep his head down. And if Jimmy can kind of sell that he's the only guy here, that's great. Now they've made both contact and they each get their kill. So B-Site hangs on for dear life. And that doesn't mean the Vitality are out of it. ZywOo trying to get somebody caught off by the cat presence. Won't happen. You've got 45 seconds to figure out this 3v5.
That's a key late smoke, man. I mean, we've got a single flashbang, so this is where Torzy could absolutely shine. And Brolin's also in a fantastic spot. He could just move over to Goose if he wants to. They have a fully layered map, long control. He'll play a little more active.
Oh, incendiary as well at 25. Really starting to put the pressure on now, but will Torzy get his op on this angle, or does Apex strike a player who's throwing grenades off guard? There's a world here where Apex comes in with the easy entry. Second ramp player is able to hold. It's gonna have to be Brolin with only 5 seconds before bomb has to get planted. Oh, and ZywOo into another clutch to do it with 15 health. We already saw him with 1 second extra, with 1 bullet needed. This is what he does. And as he scours that spawn, he sees you. He knows where you are, and he hits his shot, but it's all a ruse. Set up for Jimmy.
Oh, that looks scary for a moment, but Jimmy's rotation is everything. That's an awesome move out of Apex. It looked like MOUZ knew exactly what Vitality were going to do at every single point in the round.
Absolute cinema.
Brolin says absolute cinema grand final. You want cinema? Here's the fight. Over towards long, and we get Mezzy with the double kill. Another battle for this epic. Man advantage comes with it. ZywOo clips Sphinx's wings as he thinks he can walk out top mid. Patience sprinkled across the map, but maybe not enough of it. Jimmy is gonna look to find timing here on Apex, and he will catch him, turning his head for only a moment. But of course, Jimmy doesn't know that Flamesy's already got this positioning over towards site. Also awkward. Frag grenade with ZywOo's name on it. Jimmy's sticking around. Fire's gonna force him back. Still no presence inside B. Bomb can go running into plant.
They've already established here. They have the door smoke, window is molly. They know that Jimmy's in lower because of the kill feed. It'll have to be a retake. I mean, this is
No, you don't
gonna be
believe?
tough. Let's see.
Double kit, smoke and a flash. That will not help your chances. Jimfat down to 34 HP off of it. He's got the Opera right with him, and ZywOo down beneath looks to strike, but misses!
No one's helping him.
The no scope, and Jimmy trades! And now he's just scrambling out for that bomb. It's gonna have to be the run out of Mezzy! He sprints, he sprays! Jimmy flies within it! Finish, finesse! Brolin said this is cinema. Well, there's your action hero. Back to the long fight they'll go. Vitality looking to keep things simple as we get into the tail end of this first half. Xertion will not allow you to get down into that pit. Easy man advantage coming out from MOUZ.
MOUZ playing top tier CS, keeping up with the best team in the world.
Getting better and better every time this head-to-head happens. That's been the MOUZ mantra. They believe they had Dust too. Oh, last time they met, but Brolin doesn't play it safe enough now, does he?
Man, that tracking was unreal.
Now you know the rest of MOUZ don't want to be the next one, but you should have known better. Missed shot finally out of ZywOo. Leave it to Sphinx to be the difference. Flash comes out there along the wall, and he's not going to get a multi.
Everyone switched to anti.
We've already seen the 2v4 come out from MOUZ. Why not queue it up again? Same 2 pieces.
They can break the smoke, but Torzy's the one that needs it broken for him. Jimmy's over at long.
Taking his sweet time with it, but honestly, so are Vitality. Grouped up on that ramp. Torzy now trying to find a way to skewer. Quick scope miss. Mezzy collects his head. That's gonna put Jimpat into a dead sprint out long. Doesn't find timing yet. Then Rox turns. Back around. Shuts him down. And puts Vitality in the lead.
That's an excellent pivot out of Rops. Nice try from Torzy. They never crossed paths at PGL. That allowed MOUZ to get a chip along the way.
Yep. Vitality's absence offering great experience to MOUZ. They did not waste that chance whatsoever. But this chance seems to be fading into irrelevance. Round 12 with Vitality comfortably up. ZywOo able to catch Sphinx on the quick scope, and so mid may falter. But Jimmy's got a very tough challenge ahead. ZywOo already up on the angle. No pistol and a 2-0 start at a MOUZ. That's what got this CT side going. able to hang on. One of the more competitive halves that we've gotten. Denying that streak of rounds. But it's not this star-studded Spinks performance that we had back on Mirage. MOUZ looking somewhat more mortal, but more even across the board. 7-5 vitality as they'll take to the defense to try to defend their flawless Dust 2 streak. And we are in the middle of the road now. Map 3, anybody's direction. Train the unknown entity last.
I mean, if MOUZ win this map, that's more maps than Vitality have lost in any series.
Right.
That's what they're looking to do.
Gives him a tease, then hits him with the gush. Ooh, nice.
Clean.
Style points here for Xerxin. Flash interrupts the follow through. Apex unable to collect anybody on this hold. Pistol round would look good for MOUZ, but doesn't mean Rops is gonna let them have it. Little challenge off back sight. He gets hit in the head as well.
Didn't see that peek. It's laser sharp here for MOUZ.
Bending bullets around the sight box. Mezzi starts to climb up along the wall. He's not gonna do what I think he is he? Waits to see if anybody gives them a sliver to work with, any kind of a thread to pull on here in the post plant. Denied, dude. Xerxin.
Excellent shot.
And the time to kill on this pistol round. 2 scalps for him as he sends Rops running for the hills. Pistol looks real good on MOUZ. You convert it, and that lead is gone.
Here they are to make it close. MOUZ will pick up 6th. Jimmy gets down. Taste of revenge.
Is that Arkaram? There's more where that one player is positioned. You got a whole pack right behind Spinks.
These two are the new duo.
Yes.
Right? So Mezzi has been playing really well alongside Rops.
Here it comes though through the smoke. Pops at the perfect moment. Mezzi actually dies though.
Oh, he dies first.
Ooh.
Shot's great from ZywOo.
Nice little snapshot to try to keep some kind of defense in position, but Mezzi goes down with nothing.
Yeah.
And so everybody else that was exiting tunnels is able to turn their heads towards Rops, who was hoping to go above and beyond. Now Torzi posted on that window with fire in front of him. That is a comfortable opening post plant here for MOUZ, but that utility's gonna burn out. They throw down more and more. And there's more where that one came from. Spinks chucks out another. That's a weird one. Spinks misses the Molotov that would have kept them out of this retake, so now they're gonna try it.
Oh, shots missed. Torzi.
They flustered Torzi out of his post plant. The fire leaves this door open, but they still don't get in. They try and they try, but it doesn't feel like a comfortable enough amount of time, and so they will concede this. MOUZ 9-7.
Yeah, that was extremely awkward. I mean, we didn't see what the volley looks like on the other side of that wall. Maybe it also had some effect in terms of how they could get in the window, but you can see there was full vision there.
Apex has a smoke plunked on him. He takes up position in that forward piece of util. Obviously that B hit starting to get queued up, which means Mezzi up along the mid wall.
Yeah,
Apex,
they are going for it. He calls
He's going to be letting them know. It could come down to Spinks getting exits, but now Rops is able to double up with Mezzi. This time both succeed. Inside CT, things get weird only for a moment. 12 seconds, not enough for Spinks to go grab that bomb, so he comes out late through the tunnels, and by the time he emerges with a hope at a round win, it has gone up in air.
Yeah, that was a round that was basically all smoke here from Vitality. I mean, from MOUZ. Excellent. Oh, after time, be careful, Spinks. You don't want to take too many duels. He'll survive.
Dead even.
You know, Brolin has definitely surprised and impressed in terms of his calling ability and consistency. And there still have been some halves because he's new, where things fall apart or a little uninspired. Wow, perfect flash here from Apex, right when Jimmy takes to the front of the doorway. I mean, that's exactly what Flamesy was looking for.
Starts to feel like, you know, Vitality content to take a poke at MOUZ as MOUZ continue to just tiptoe their way in. That's how this T-side started, from the pistol for the conversions. ZywOo originally posted up on a further catwalk angle, fell back. Maybe felt that looming threat of MOUZ on the catwalk. He absolutely has reason to be concerned. And so Apex will take up this very deep corner. It gets spotted. He doesn't give a damn.
Crushed. Again, it's so late in the round, it's a guaranteed play. If he's there, the smoke's fresh, it's early, he can't play a spot like that. This is a problem for MOUZ.
They try to jump through that with 30 seconds extra. Spinks will catch a kill out towards long, but it is nothing but a ticket to go for the save here. This is Vitality with a 10-9 lead.
Yeah, this is it's getting a little bit disappointing now. MOUZ, they need to wake up. Obviously, they just had that Cyclone pause. Idea came through. Nothing came of it.
Save could get denied. Better to die before time expires. Apex gonna take a swing at this. Torji can't afford to miss a shot, so he won't. Hanging on to this backline, 2-gun save for MOUZ. But again, disruptive is Team Vitality.
Group up, and here and around where you're low utility, it makes perfect sense.
It's gonna be tough to get out this
That's
doorway.
an excellent supportive smoke. It potentially sees one in the back. No, he doesn't, but he's above.
Sees the pistols, but not the Opera
Nice
coming.
shot, nice shot.
Had to be a quick response, and he's able to get one. Once Apex is able to take catwalk, ZywOo can turn back towards long. And off of these 2 flashbangs, should be able to peel players off. That's assuming they're around the corner. Collateral, he hits a ton of damage. Where does that come from?
How do they grab that?
Spinks out middle with the other gun.
What a reaction out of Spinks. And ZywOo's repeat fails. He gets, I think, a kill and a half off the first shot. Oh, it's 3. Oh!
Rops gave him the space.
That's disgusting.
You can see the K9 starting to sink into this A site. There will be no resistance for Xertion unless ZywOo doubles back. And right now, that triple B defense could all be for nothing. ZywOo, bad timing, backs turned. Flamesy can't manage. And now they will find no resistance on the way to that A site. They get through all they had to. You have been outpositioned by Brolin.
Yeah, entirely. That's it, the A split and the conditioning as you talk about coalescing to get map point.
And there's a world where they walk out unannounced.
Yeah, I mean, between him and Flamesy, no site is safe here for Vitality. They're constantly insecure.
Mezzy with the reload in the back of that site, and there will be that volley of util coming over top. Pressure's on. Robs hides from Carr, waiting for a chance to strike. Mezzy only one. Spinks up next, dead at the hands of Robin. Trade frag back from Torji, now finds himself alone. And he will cross that door. He has been the hope of MOUZ in recent times. They once called for his head, and now he looks to put Vitalities on a post. Sneaks into ZywOo and bests him, but Flamesy will waste not a moment to keep this game going.
Yeah.
24 rounds, Dust 2.
Yeah, covered it, had to push in that quickly. Torzi nearly scoped up again for the window.
We've had a couple rounds where Flamesy tries to challenge into the long doors, but the round wins for MOUZ have turned Vitality timid. The opening double op of MOUZ chucked away. They will leave that as Torji's responsibility as we get a different position here from Mezzy. Eats that flash, full blind. First chance to strike it down. Torji gives great cover. Roland's able to get his, and this is MOUZ from top to bottom. Each individual with a kill thus far. They change up that tempo, and they could change this whole game. They could change this head-to-head. The mighty MOUZ, they called them, looked like a shell of human beings on Inferno, and they have their rebuttal. All the streaks, all the records, all the greatness Vitality claim, but their Dust 2 streak ends. Tonight is different. And it's uncharted territory because MOUZ lead with a map in their back pocket. That extra buffer going into Nuke. Come on. Can you believe your eyes? Robs can't. Whole pack of players comes at him. He's diving down to sight. Already tries to post up. ZywOo lets them go down. Ooh.
There's Spinks again.
Nothing. ZywOo will return. It's gloves off, bloodlust. That's what Nuke's got to be all about. And it's Spinks with a double kill to turn this one back up. They don't want to take their chance down to the B site because Brolin, he has been doing a good job of finding these alternate openings.
MOUZ crush everybody on Nuke. The only team they lost to was Vitality in that grand finals, 13-4. But as Pimp tried to characterize this game, this one's a little bit different, right? We already see it in this series. They're beating the odds. They've ended a streak for Vitality. They picked Nuke. And now they win the pistol.
We saw what MOUZ did back on Dust 2 the moment they won those pistols, taking things nice and slow, really leaving no margin of error out there to be capitalized on by Vitality.
Because they were expecting Vitality to come at them, and it never happened.
Fight simply not there.
And Spinks is better in this series than ZywOo.
Damn right. Back-to-back impactful maps, and off to the 2-1 start. ZywOo gets his number. Looking for a little more outside. Got to be cautious with that FAMAS out on the field. You can tiptoe your way around that outer yard until you meet the point of most resistance. No denying it will be ZywOo with that FAMAS. This is a cheeky reposition here to try to go 2 players lower. And honestly, with this move from MOUZ, it is the right idea. Vitality, they're still not working with a lot, but they put what they have in the right place. Showing a little skin here. Robs tries to fall back, gets that deagle kill in. There's another!
Oh, leave it to Rob.
Further damage done, and then the Vent player capitalizes on it. All 3 shredded flesh. Jimpat, 1 versus 2. The amount of clutches we've seen throughout this grand finals and the amount of them that go the way of Vitality.
Let's see if there's a chance. I mean, getting up to out of the vent is not possible. The amount of time you'd have to run into this.
He'd have 5 extra seconds. He would have to grab that bomb and nab it, but that is not going to happen. This is Vitality getting a whiff of what MOUZ want to do. And I ask, is it the FAMAS kill in hell that pushes this back downstairs into the waiting hands of Robs?
Yeah, 1 kill like that can definitely influence a whole slew of rotations. Every little bit matters. Vitality answer early. That's nice. What a pain Robs can be. The 13-0 is a team loss. Everyone couldn't do anything, you know? They even said that in the break when they were trying to get it together. Spinks had a lot to say about it. And it seems like for good reason. Here they are, breaching upper.
Mezzi trying to keep his head low. Players out around him, finds the scout and turns it.
Okay.
You want to see somebody who needs an uptick in performance? That's got to be Mezzi. Left a lot to be desired throughout Dust 2, but you've given Spinks a gun only momentarily. Popped out by Apex, now ZywOo from above. Roland's Tech 9 denied.
There you go.
Vitality will do what MOUZ couldn't and convert early.
13-1 still possible, it looks like. And this is the searching that you want to see.
He's gonna catch you, but he can't kill you. He'll take your teammate instead.
Don't let him throw that.
Sorsy.
And this shows that it's upstairs.
Sorsy just sitting up there on a pedestal. It's a nice recovery, but Apex then offers up a bunch of health, going for that squeaky spam.
I swear the most important tack pause is the one in between maps.
Sitting around in behind red box. You've got players around you.
Seen that.
He's been found out. Now the pressure from top silos, a little too much. Spinks versus ZywOo, dude. That could be the head-to-head we talk about tonight in this potentially deciding map.
That's an unlucky timing for ZywOo. It's happened before. MOUZ have been able to punish off of it.
It's nice to see MOUZ signing back up for that outer fight after ZywOo gets his one. They go and search him out.
I like this mid-round. Going into the ramp play, but they're stacking it. They're not going for a push. They're leaving Mezzi alone.
Oh, man. And fire on his feet. I mean, he is doomed. The fact he brings one with him, something. You've got a quick move out from Robs, catching him in transition. Jimmy's got the cover offered.
This one was silent.
Here we go. Apex up next. Brolin watching main. Bomb plant busy, but Brolin covers at the perfect moment.
Yeah, he just made sure there's no smoke push.
One player makes the difference. And as of late, those small mistakes haven't been a feature of Vitality. That's why this win streak exists.
Oh, Brolin came back to check just as he left, and then he switches the angle.
ZywOo trying to chase this, knows that they should and could still be around him.
Okay.
Hits Brolin in the back, good flash down and lower. That's gonna indicate Apex is here to support it. Better keep that head down though. Bopping and weaving around this B bomb site. All the while, Yimmy sitting outside of the squeaky door. He's gonna take a look into this A site and could damn well open up a route through that vent into A. Mezzi leans back, offers up a bit of contact, and here comes the support out of heaven. ZywOo waiting for a chance to strike. Him and Mezzi draw that line in the sand, and Spinks nowhere to be found, no bomb control, which means no tying round. This is Vitality to maintain a lead.
Yeah, perfect cohesion right there. I mean, the spot that ZywOo plays, obviously getting up to heaven super easy. And the verticality on this map, you want to play close to the ladders, right? Easy access to heaven, playing by squeaky, easy access to lower and back up. Sometimes want to see him, he's having a great game on Dust too. Where are the risks towards the end?
Ooh, fast into the action. You challenge that Tech9, you die on the hut crunch. They signed up for this.
Wow, they wanted all of it.
They pay the piper. Vitality busted. MOUZ will fight you if that is what you want.
Right, every push gets crushed.
Interesting. Stuck behind these smokes for the time being. 2 players outer. Looking for a route to contest. Interesting here from Brolin. He's going to get caught. Apex.
Oh, he just tested it. He just tested it. Perfect. I mean, the smoke is in front of Mini. That's looking for a wrap. That's just great timing out of Apex.
Seems a little too easy, but oh, hold on. Xerxin, that's a beautiful headshot. Not able to get the second one. It's an Apex multi-frag. Mezzi continues to hold, trying his damnedest to maintain A site. Torji gets this route open, hoping that Jimpak can come join him. Smokes now fade, vision found, fire in front of the hut. It's gonna cut off that second team. Jimmy down with nothing. Flamesy wraps around that doorway. Vitality have got your number.
Yeah, it's a big move from Rops. He says, you can't have this A site. We still have more players than you. You've got more to watch. I'm coming in.
Still, just the fact he keeps it that clean, we're going in. This one's looking aggressive, already out on the 8th floor with flashes. We've got Mezzi again, stellar. He holds, supported by ZywOo from the heaven. Yes, outer fumbles in this flying Tech9 headshot that catches Apex.
They're immediately coming in to clear out Mini. They know the strat now.
It's a sweet taste of revenge. They could try to dive that vent. Nade chips away at both again.
They didn't pick up the bomb.
That's not ideal. It sits down in front of Mezzi. What's the route here? They're trying to boost behind these boxes. This is an angle that could catch you off guard, but ZywOo just quick to the trigger. Torji does the same. 1v3 for him, but caught by that outer angle. Vitality, it's an 8.
This is excellent out of Vitality. Excellent from Mezzi.
Hell yes.
Anchoring.
Little moment of glory here for MOUZ. Good flash to cover that garage cross.
But Apex and Big Garage.
Yeah, he's still just sitting on it.
Secret.
ZywOo catching Torji out. There's a lot of pressure here. Apex actually offers open a thread to yank on. We've got ZywOo still scouring the field.
Dies.
His teammates are dying everywhere else. Flamesy's in a state of desperation. ZywOo trying to be the savior, but has those teammates with him. 9-3 on the half. Rock solid defense. Silent second pistol.
Oh, this is the setup. They got into Mini. Now this is the tough part here.
Yeah, getting through that, right? Fire at the tip of the hut. Mezzi tries to go in for the entry.
Oh.
First 2 kills belong to MOUZ. Heaven reload needed, but it's bolstered by a second defender. This is not a comfortable one. They're gonna go swinging.
Oh, excellent, man.
And the CT comeback begins.
Yes, it does.
This is what they waited for, guns in hand. Ooh, insta-dink. If you're Apex, you're not feeling lucky.
4 damage. That's all that's needed.
Because death looms. Dunked on. Gut-wrenching first death in a gun round of this T-side. Go ahead, call from the sidelines.
Here's the other player who plays alone, his counterpart to Rops, Jimmy here.
Just the MP9, so... Oh, okay!
He was almost done crouching. That's unreal from Rops.
It didn't look like he was seeking the fight, but it damn well came to him. We'll see if Xerxin wants to sign up for some fisticuffs. We've already got him climbing through that window. Xerxin's got to peel back slightly, waiting for the reinforcements in the form of Brolin right behind him. Then that smoke spam gets a bit of damage in. Rops ready. Second headshot to his name here in the 15th round of play. 3v3 evened out. Time hits 30. Fire hits sight. Vitality are gone.
Is there another game plan that can work? I don't think so.
Sphinx is in here. Oh, damn, that's damage.
They're going back down.
Torzi's already on the top of it. That is scorched earth on the way to the A site. No business winning that duel. The audacity. The desperation.
They were playing snakes and ladders, jumping on each other's heads, coming up and down the vent.
Rolling with half health, has to try to find a way through this. Nade's not gonna find its mark. MOUZ won't die the same way as Apex. They concede it. What a way for Vitality to win the first gun round.
And there was some internal conflict right there. They coming back up the vent in that fashion is not something that they obviously planned. It's literally both players saying, my site's not the one. And yet they still somehow get it because of the 1 kill out of MOUZ. It's nice to be able to say you did that, but wait, what?
Dude.
Wait, he just airlifted him up? Was that? He wasn't on the ladder, so there's no way they set that up in that situation.
No, no way.
Hey, don't get me wrong, he's a smart guy.
Right. Ooh!
Aye.
The headshots are coming in thick from Vitality. Whether that's Jimmy getting popped over towards ramp.
Oh, does he get
Torzi
found out?
being first death this time. Xerxin trying to figure out where Flamesy's got off to.
Very tricky out of Flamesy, man.
Sticking around, but now he's been found out by his countryman.
Oh,
The hunt is on.
awkward.
But there are many corners to turn. The chase is real.
He keeps missing him.
Oh, he's got him.
Okay.
Good on Xerxin to figure that out, but all the while, we go down to B.
Yeah, it's a spread lower.
Spinks could swing that door, and suddenly ZywOo gets a duel. Apex has allowed players to cross. That is back. It's turned to Apex. He emerges. Oh, yes! Connects as clean as can be. Vitality up to 11.
I don't know what to make of that, man. He could have died. No one even cleared it. No thought that anyone could even be Decon in that position.
That's why
I think because Spinks was there.
Yeah. That's Apex standing in the middle of the highway, and the cars just pass right by him.
The goat of Frogger.
He is French after all. 3 players to run off to the ramp save. Vitality clearly not wasting time to try to push us into the unknown that is Train.
It's going to be the most confusing final after when we look at the box scores. From the kills to the rounds 1 to the 13-0 followed by 2, 11-13 victories for MOUZ into an end potentially on Train.
Another fast
This has been
one.
a saga.
Tempo is straight in. It's a one and done out of MOUZ, trying to get into the vent.
Oh, they got down.
Certainly looking much more awkward, but
They're
you
playing
also
bumper cars.
have to be concerned about Outer. Apex gonna keep him a little frazzled, and as that distraction's offered up, it reopens the door for those other players once stuck in smoke to try to recover. It is a man advantage for Vitality. Ooh, Apex.
How'd he live through all that?
Gonna get found out. He was trying to fake it as if he could have gone down secret. Could damn well still be the route for Vitality. B looking prime for the taking. Roland takes his chance
And that's
up
the bomb.
into lobby, and now control of the scene.
Smoke is just big enough, but I mean, how are you going to get out here without Jimmy throwing a couple of shots through?
They're gonna go play for that bomb. 3 strong in lobby. Can ZywOo scoop it up?
Interesting. He actually heard the drop.
Can he grab
out
it?
of heaven? I think he uses that to his advantage. It was Jimmy who left the post. Oh, he got the kill.
Oh no.
Oh, it's still on.
Down to 10 health off of that one. Flamesy's repositions fast. Jimmy's gonna find him. ZywOo's created this possibility, but you've got a Torji up on the angle. And we've seen the killer headshots coming out of ZywOo so far tonight.
He cuts noise for a second. Are we talking about any utility? It looks like not.
The one and
molly.
only.
He's got a molly.
The beauty of ZywOo is he somehow pieces together all of these near unwinnable moments, and now he's put that bomb down. Missed shot by the op. And for all Torzi knows, he is over in Decon, but it is a route for ZywOo to reposition.
Oh, it's a big bait, but you know what? Jimmy's coming to investigate.
And Jimmy's gonna find that that space is clear, but Torzi could get caught off before Jimmy finds all that information. Where's he gone?
Oh, he got underneath and got away.
ZywOo's on the hunt, and he gets blindsided by Jimmy. Woo! That is a predator on the prowl.
That would have been one hell of a murder mystery if he figured out how to get out of that.
One and done, not ideal.
Yeah, not ideal, definitely for the CT side. This will let the T's roam free, as you can see.
Spinks has that open angle out from main, though.
Spinks is talking a lot right now. That's what you want to see. How do you get this back under control? I mean, you have Torzi in a great spot.
I have seen a damn near same crossfire between Spinks and Torzi where we saw Spirit actually creep down beneath him and Torzi get owned. Spinks cannot let his teammate out to dry like that. And maybe that's why he makes it so evident that the threat is outer. Now, of course, Jimmy added to this equation could bode real well for MOUZ to hold it back. We're down to 30 seconds.
So I was giving up a lot of footsteps. They don't know Torzi's over here.
There's a kill back from Jimmy. That's a big one. He'll double down.
Ooh.
Apex able to answer, then Spinks activates. We get this late walkout out from height. And Rob's down with nothing.
Solid. I mean, I guess that's the solution. Call a third party over.
And we saw how clean Robs could get the entry on Jim Pat. Spams a couple shots and repositions. AK outside finds the entry.
He gets away. They know he's too outside.
And he gets back into the cover. All of a sudden, with Apex getting that, you're going to think this ramp hit is the key. And they're not wrong. ZywOo gets the trade. That's another rifle added to the collection here of Vitality.
ZywOo has the bomb.
Apex with another. He takes this round into his own damn hands. Leads by example with the double. With ramp control in their back pockets, it is ice in his veins from Rops. MOUZ may have those 2 tight wins, but this one seems like a foregone conclusion. Train is what will be needed, barring a masterful clutch. Xertion takes a glimpse down towards sight, but that is where he falters. Big entries from Dan Mattis Claire, and a big moment for MOUZ to try to push us.
I never in a million years expected to be able to get this far in this series.
Sure.
Of all the outcomes, I thought getting to map 5 seemed like a total fever dream, and here we are. Ooh. And not only that, but 2 teams that are 3-0 on it.
Brolin swinging out into the open there for Rops. He's got support on both ends.
How is he still alive?
They're just unfamiliar with the angles. Things get weird here. Over towards T-Con, a bit of an exit. It is going to be MOUZ with the pistol.
These guys are coming up spades on pistol rounds. They are so good.
Gotta follow through, gotta convert it.
Oh, this one's messy, man. Another lead in the series right here. This round. Train. So, tactically speaking,
yes,
I missed out on MOUZ's train games. Even I didn't prep this far.
All right.
But for Vitality, as soon as I saw them play 2 maps, I thought they are the best train team in the world.
None of this is possible without the sponsors. Don't you ever forget it.
Ooh.
Fast run out through T-Con with the double nade towards B-ramp. That is quite a bit of gusto. Flamesy ends up killing Xertion, but Brolin was right there behind him.
Yeah, going up above for a second. Brolin's not going to see anything. The lay of the land as it stands. ZywOo's in the most interesting spot. He comes out instantly domed as Brolin. This is where you lose a lot of control. CT side, you've got no one pushed up E-box. Jimmy playing Icon by himself. And that smoke will not do anything. They're already on the inside of it, which only, I think, it brings you forward if you're a T.
Nice timing on the peak here from Jimmy.
Yep.
Clears Apex right out of that one. Opens up the door for MOUZ to rotate players over. Icon smoked.
That second kill would have been everything here. Torzi walking in. There's a player who's low. I don't know if Mezzi showed any feet. Doesn't seem like it. Every retake is winnable on a brand new map. Train notoriously outside, always so difficult. The players are within reach. I don't think Torzi feels that it's safe.
It's because it's not. T's aren't too far away. Desk really wanted to highlight Torzi and the importance that he will have throughout this first half. Really a point hammered home by Jacob. Not given a chance at the retake, though. He sticks around a bit longer to find an exit. You know, every kill, worth it. As long as you can secure your own life with it.
But I like this move from Brolin, calling out that they're actually not going to bust down outside. Late grenade on Flamesy, right at his feet.
It's going to be a tough amount of damage for him to have to handle. Into Pop Talk they go, and with Xerxin getting the one. He is stuck in with Rops. Nowhere to run in that case.
That was really disruptive.
Torzi allows one out. T-Con turns away. His flashes sail over top. You know there's more players in there. You see this stream of utility coming outwards. And there's actually no movement behind it. Robs is into the B bomb site all the while.
Yeah, eventually you have too many players chipping in to put together a site defense and you realize there's a weakness.
Oh, dude, this guy is ghastly.
Oh, he missed it. Oh.
And he could milk this for more, but he will strike down Spinks, open up the B site. Torji reclaims a little bit more elsewhere, but bomb to be planted here by Apex. Robs continues to hunt them down. Won't be able to get his 4th kill of the round. Apex instead, with a health advantage, has to try to piece together this clutch.
He can play this from upper if he wants to. This smoke is fresh though, so he's going to try to use it.
They're going to work forward side by side. He still doesn't know about both, so the number's unconfirmed. They'll take to the high road. They come running over top. Oh man, he gives up his position. Missed shots originally here from Apex. Bombs on the other side.
Oh, no
He's got that first duel offered up. There's no kid on the play. Jimmy's got him. 10-second defuse demanded of MOUZ.
Any damage works right there, but he can't get a bullet in.
There it goes.
That's their smoke.
That's all they've got. That and this flashbang.
All right, it's time to frag.
It's gonna have to be gold. Problem is, a lot of bodies here. Kills though. Screw the grenades. It's headshots galore. Galil in the AK shreds through all 3 players within that site. Torzi takes a little bit of a look, loses 60 points of health. And that is Vitality keeping it simple.
That's believing in the call if I've ever seen it. One trailing smoke and I think one flash off the plate and they just join up and explode. So again, okay, another punish here. Again, the interesting part about this map, Pop Dog, and it's about how you scale up into the cutout with a teammate far back. We saw Robs in that position previously for Vitality, and MOUZ tried to disrupt it. They still won the round, but it took a little longer. But when it came to Pop Dog itself, Vitality had a very, very good setup.
It's a predictable boost here. Spinks fighting for his life. Too many players.
As long as they get them all dead, doesn't matter how many they lose.
One smoke, one flash. They clear out that bomb site. They hunt them down like dogs. This purchase really banks on Spinks maybe going above and beyond. Fast to the tempo yet again. Hit by nades. They signed up for that forward fight, and Flamesy the first casualty of round 6.
Yeah, just quite literally a bad spray, and now they'll immediately go emergency protocols into lower, and no one's here.
Nothing B at all. No kit on the play. An additional rifle picked up, but you know damn well Vitality have their hands on this bomb site.
They don't have, they have some good utility, even if they don't have a lot.
So I want a deep angle, awaits this attempt. But again, an attempt that has to come through quickly. That'll sure as hell help. Torzi even finds the headshot off the scout. 3 of them!
Let's go.
MOUZ about to win this round without a single death! Oh! God! Insatiable hunger from the scout. Rocks them with the back-to-back headshots. Torzi, how dare you?
That's that Tornado coming through, tearing through the site. Oh! And that's the thing, man.
He's got nowhere else to be. Flamesy's gonna try it again. Stubborn on the exit. Frag grenade's got his name on it almost every single round. Xerxin a little cautious about it. Tries to clear, but Flamesy ready. It's an instant headshot. Player up in Pop Dog's got backs turned to him. Brolin, what more can you do? Smoke on one end looks to help out, but his teammate's dying elsewhere.
Cover.
Site cleared out again.
It's messy, it's a brawl. That's what it always was gonna be.
This defense evaporates in the presence of the outer hits. Vitality have found success, at least in this endeavor.
Yeah.
You get Flamesy out, you follow out behind him. Gloves off in the 5th map of this grand final. Scout down, 4 strong. Vitality closed that gap.
There's just not a big sample to go off with both these teams only playing 3 maps.
Train. So many rounds at this point as well, back and forth. This is 6 non-consecutive round wins. And again, when we don't know what's in store for us in the second half, these teams don't, we don't, you don't.
Oh man, timing, small timings.
All these early momentums will matter. Molotov destined for Spinks. He peels away,
Line
losing
that up
teammates.
nicely.
Again, that backline falters. He sits On 38 health, this bomb will be planted. No way to really contest this. There's no utility to do it. It's gonna yet again have to come through with just the most killer of shots. And last time Vitality didn't have grenades to help them in this post plant. Now they're gonna go ahead, take the fight into their own hands. You've got Apex on the scoreboard and also trying to keep that pressure up. He will deter them from the retake attempt. Vitality will tie this game.
Yeah, this one's a little bit too much. I think there was a great lineup on the molly for Rops, actually, coming out of lower. It's a tricky angle. He's prepared. I think in a game like this, the solution has to be the most simple one, right? You try to overcook a T side on a map at the end of the day in a best-of-5 grand final where you're barely putting in any reps, no one's even testing you in officials.
Something you can hold on to with both hands, but...
Oh, I was not ready for that.
Fast into Pop Dog, goes Brolin yet again, but once more, it is just a clash out from T-Con. Jimmy gets the better of the front runner. Apex, third player in with a kill, dropping the util, delivering that bomb is Rops. You've got CTs shrouded in all these smokes. Hidden, out of vision. ZywOo, having gone forth to kill Brolin, doubles back towards site. It's him and Apex to try to join up.
Is it possible they heard there was so much going on, but we have Spinks sort of running by upper?
I don't know about that. Time will tell. Right now they're fixated on backside because no matter what Spinks is doing, the real threat is the ones that are closer. And you damn well know that they haven't gotten too far off. As these smokes fade, they continue this foray forward. Apex off that top rope kills Torji. Back exposed towards T-Con. Bomb scooped up.
They're gonna go in her.
If they can exit out through Z, this could be massive. The timing is missed by a second.
Got out. Free sight. They go for that plan instantly, don't clear a thing. Planning for back CT, how do they play it?
First the flash to Z.
Double push.
They're trying to get off this site. Xerxin arriving ahead of Spinks, trying to join up simultaneous, but that angle almost catches Apex. They've seen both bodies, but the health is so incredibly low.
How do you win this if you're Apex, really?
Cautious about the spawn.
1 HE kills him.
Won't find anything. They don't have the kit for the play. They seem to have lost track. Xerxin turns back to hold this and will confirm it. They get away, and they plant that bomb, and they'll give them a bit more cash for the follow-ups. Apex isn't the only one here, though. He's got a whole pack of players behind him, bomb included. Looks like Rops is going to try to get something going on B again. It's pieces in the right position, but it's opening kills Vitality. Brolin's got nobody to worry about behind him. Not that he'll know it. He tries to slide into this duel and gets straight up bested by Flamesy yet again. You've got Spinks getting some success elsewhere. A saving grace, perhaps. Cannot be forgotten the amount of damage that was done on the two players that have all the kills so far for Vitality here in round 11.
Retake is still possible, man. It's a little bit difficult from where they're playing. With the amount of money, it feels like they don't know about the health bars, I guess. Flamesy and Apex may be getting away with this one. Yeah, it's gotta be winning play at the flash. Oh my gosh, he saw it. He saw it. only ZywOo, baby.
Try all you want, that's the double kill they need.
Oh man.
We have seen these ferocious outer yard hits come through time and time again. And one more for the road. Flamesy, a key feature of these attacks.
He's crushing them like beer cans right now, running through this.
Spinks with nothing to lose in this, has to give it the try.
I can't believe he cleared that.
The first one falls in the 1v4. He's got a flash to try to get himself out of this choke point. And they will try to pelt him with util. Bullets whiz by, now dinked down to 27 health. Vitality making the absolute most of this T-side in a world of uncertainty where they have been pushed the furthest for the first time. They will have that 2-round edge. Everything on the line here in Lisbon. There's a few out there. What a sick last map with the uncertainty of not knowing what's in store. Jimmy gets first blood. MOUZ looking for the second pistol. That'd be the perfect way to close this gap as quick as you could.
Both these teams on their favorite side. 70% each. T and CT respectively. Great shot here from Apex.
Another one. Right there for the taking. ZywOo's got his back, supported from the train. Jimmy and Brolin push this clutch down to Rops. Rops started this series with back-to-back clutches on Inferno, a key feature of that 13-0. A map that had 4 clutches just to Vitality's name.
He's avoided them.
What's to stop him from giving us another?
12 health here from Rops. He'll try it, but look who comes back even to check on this. Rolling the same guy to get them out. Look at the angle that he has.
Done.
Oh! Oh, that's the Gervin guarantee, folks.
Or is it Brolin? No kit for this. Trying to bait him out down to the ramp. Jimmy's on 40 health. Keep it clean, Rops. Keep it clean. Trying to frazzle them.
Why does he know? Why does he know?
You had your chance, but the time is still clearly in Brolin's hand. Clearly, the clock will decide this. You can afford that whiff. Time decides. But let that be a reminder of what Rops can offer. Seven rounds away. Give what you can, give what you have left. 5 maps deep in this grand final. Scout shot is sick.
Where'd he come from? Apex started this game 0-5. Now 10-8.
Which means MOUZ will have a bit of an edge with this execution. Icon blocked. Smoke for inside sight as well. Scout kind of limited in this moment, but it's already gotten its first. And if it serves up a distraction for that FAMAS, then maybe Flamesy's the hero of this moment. Round 14 could be his. Mezzy burns. We've got this flank out from the B site. We've got this wrap around onto A. Flamesy's been able to reposition. Backs turn to them.
Oh! Rops nearly shoots his teammate right there. But they end up joining perfectly. Catalyzed by that scout shot from Apex.
Put on ice. Flamesy with the excellent wrap around that bomb site. Emerging through this fog of war. Of all those clutches in the first map of this grand finals, when they fell absolutely flat.
No, in terms of the B site, no one's better than Rops right now.
Apex looking at his teammate's monitor.
Yeah.
Zertion's able to get out. Apex, that's awkward. He's not fully focused. It's the laser straight.
He doesn't lose grip. He doesn't lose focus. And his aim never gets worse. What a moment for Rops.
If there is a
That's what they did with Ancient.
Maybe it could be Mezzy, and maybe that bodes well for this MOUZ approach on Ivy. Looking a little flustered suddenly. This contact was not predicted, but Torzi unable. It is Apex to quickly trade. And he had Mezzy's attention, and he makes sure his death is not in vain. That was a damn near blind side of the players in sight as well. Vision into Icon.
That was awkward. It was actually because Apex asked for a grenade, I think, in that moment. Mezzy turned around. But he still got it together, got his kill. Oh, clinical. Surgical here from ZywOo.
The hope is fading. And 2 members of MOUZ remain. ZywOo's reposition makes Jimmy's job all the harder. We'll see if Spinks maybe makes contact first, but odds are Jimmy will.
Does this work?
Oh
no,
my God, clean approach. Flamesy, we've already seen the impact from a similar position. He is locked into it yet again. 2 versus 4 starts to get unraveled. Jimmy gave us a reason to believe it. Bomb on his back, but denied. Flamesy is the difference.
This could be it, folks.
Trying to get something rolling forward in this outer yard. Flamesy had his number in the first half. Has maintained control of these positions so well. Vitality on fire. Look to end this here and now. Headshot inside Pop Dog. Spams him away and doesn't get collapsed on by Zershin. He's gonna find the kill in the back line instead. Apex stays honed in on him, now awkwardly behind this red train. Spinks with a little fight left. Flamesy to make the difference. Oh, it's a team whose wins were so elusive. And Rops is the most elusive. The esteemed Estonian to try to clutch this. Stepping forward into 2025 with nothing but wins, but it won't come yet.
These two teams have been titans meeting at the finish line, neck and neck, all the way to the very end. Vitality looked to gap them as they crossed the line.
And MOUZ have to hold their nerve in the final 30 seconds. And when ZywOo strikes down Jimpat on this Ivy crawl, it is a shiver down their spines in a sense of desperation. Caught out is Brolin. Over towards T-Con comes a hope. Shut down by Flamesy and Apex. Push the absolute limit here in Lisbon. But they will pull it out of the hat in their final hour. You never know when you stand in the first light of a new era. This team is on their march to the major. We are witnessing a reign of terror. Your BLAST Open Lisbon champions!